Welcome to Enjoy Wisdom Well, and thanks for being part of our channel, ours as much as yours. Big Magic is Elizabeth Gilbert's inspiring take on how to live a creative life without letting fear call the shots. Let's get straight into it. Gilbert begins by reframing creativity. It's not just for special people, it's for everyone. Creativity is a natural part of being human. We all have ideas, and those ideas, she says, have a kind of life of their own. They move from person to person, searching for someone willing to bring them into reality. An idea might visit you unexpectedly while you're cooking, commuting, or even in the shower. If you're open, curious, and willing to put in the work, it might choose you. But if you ignore it too long, it may quietly slip away and find another willing creator. One of the biggest roadblocks to creativity is fear. Gilbert doesn't claim fear will vanish, it's built into us for survival. But she makes a clear distinction. Fear can exist, but it can't lead. She uses a road trip metaphor. Fear is allowed to ride in the car, but it's never allowed to touch the steering wheel, the map, or the radio. Courage, in her view, isn't about becoming fearless. It's about deciding to go forward even while fear is whispering in your ear.
Gilbert also challenges the old stereotype of the suffering artist. She argues that misery is not a prerequisite for making meaningful art. While pain is part of life, deliberately clinging to it for authenticity only drains energy. Instead, she invites us to see creativity as a source of joy and play, a place where we experiment, make mistakes, and stay curious. Pressure kills creativity faster than failure ever could.
Permission is another key theme. Many people wait for someone else to validate them before they start. A teacher, a publisher, a social media following. Gilbert's advice is blunt. No one is coming to grant you permission. You must take it yourself. You do not need a degree, an audience, or a flawless portfolio to begin. The world isn't demanding your perfection. It's simply waiting for your contribution, however imperfect it might be.
She also addresses the myth that real creatives quit their jobs to pursue art full-time.
While that's a romantic story, it's not always wise. Gilbert herself kept other jobs while writing her best-known works. In her view, financial desperation can smother creativity because it adds panic to the process. Stability, whether from a day job, savings, or support, creates the freedom to explore without fear of survival.
The creative process, Gilbert says, is unpredictable. Sometimes ideas arrive fully formed, and sometimes they feel like stubborn seeds that refuse to sprout. Projects can stall, morph into something else, or fail entirely. But none of this is wasted. It's part of the cycle. Every attempt teaches you something, and the act of showing up builds the creative muscle. Progress is measured in persistence, not perfection. She urges us to treat creativity like a relationship that needs regular care.
Show up for it daily or as often as you can, even when you feel uninspired. Inspiration is more likely to meet you when you're already working than when you're waiting around for it. In her experience, creativity rewards consistency far more than raw talent or grand gestures.
Finally, Gilbert highlights curiosity as the most sustainable creative fuel. Passion can be intense but short-lived. It burns hot and then fades.
Curiosity, however, is gentle but persistent. It invites you to keep exploring, asking small questions, and following quiet hunches. You don't have to commit to a lifelong artistic mission. Just follow the next breadcrumb of interest and see where it leads. Over time, these small steps create a life filled with big magic.
If you found this summary helpful, please subscribe and let me know in the comments. What's one creative project you've been putting off because of fear? And what would happen if you just started today? If you want to dig deeper, pick up the full book.
And if you're ready to grow in another area, watch our next video from your channel. Enjoy Wisdom Well.
See you there.